Hi, everyone. Welcome to Appliance Advisors. I'm Francesco, joined by Dennis. Today, we're going to talk about service in the appliance industry, and specifically, why is it so rare to have service in this industry?
It's hard.
Loaded question.
No, listen, it hits right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. That's why it's hard because, listen, the trade schools have pretty much gone away.
Yeah.
There's 15 years ago, there used to be great appliance trade schools in our area, and they've all really folded for the most part. Even at the vocational schools, they're not really teaching this trade like they used to. So it's hard to find the true technicians that'll fix the appliances, number one. So if you're going to have a service department, you got to overcome that obstacle, and there's not enough labor, so you have to create the labor. So you have to have onboarding processes and training processes and investing in them, maybe to go to a specialty school that might be out Midwest. And even then they're not trained. So it's a really hard thing to get people up to speed on. So I think that's first and foremost, because it's hard. Yeah. It's hard, just forget fixing it. We'll talk about how often these things break in a second, but just getting good quality, reputable people to represent your store, your company. And that's why they don't do it.
Unfortunately, too, that could be an issue really with trades as a whole today. Yes, unfortunately, it's definitely something I think just in general, you need more kids to want to kind of get into the trades. And it can be a really lucrative business in a lot of ways, whether it's repair technicians and just a lot of other industries there. So that is certainly a struggle that we face for sure. And probably a reason, like you said, like you don't see a lot of people that offer their own service because finding the people first and foremost is really hard.
Yeah. So. And the tougher part with that is appliances break. I mean, depending, some can be up, whether it's consumer education or repair, close to 30% in the first year of ownership, a lot of appliances. So you're talking about these things break. They're getting more technical. It requires more, more training to understand how to use them. I mean, on our front, we have well over $1 million in just salaries in training and headhunters going out to try to find people that have an aptitude or a desire to learn technical skill. Ideally, they come with some. I mean, that's the home run, but more often than not, they don't. They might have an aptitude, a good attitude, and just want to make money and work for a good family company. But it might take us 6 months to a year to train them, and you have to pay them very well to do it, or else they'll be working another trade. Not a problem necessarily, but a challenge, and you got to go do it. And it's backed up by, truthfully, when appliances break in the first couple of years or year of owner's warranty service, is not where you make money even as a service company.
Exactly.
The manufacturers do not pay any of us as servicers enough money to cover the costs of all this infrastructure and support you'd have to do. And then beyond that, to put somebody that's potentially Corey checked, background checked, in a safe vehicle with good tools and training and in people's homes and do the right thing. So you honestly lose money servicing, absolutely lose money servicing, warranting appliances. That's why for many of the folks watching, the little mom and pop service companies that used to be around the corner don't exist because they couldn't make any money doing it. So now you're left to manufacturers offering service. They have the same challenges. Yeah. It feels like you're buying but there is not an appliance manufacturer period in our market that even has 1/20th the amount of service technicians we do. And it's not that, but we have been at this for so long. We've built a training regimen, training facilities. Like we're all in on this because for us, we know you can buy these appliances anywhere.
Exactly.
Things do go wrong. We're certainly not perfect, but the ability to be able to make them right when they do, for us is the only way forward, because otherwise you might as well be an internet company or a store that just drops products off and just kind of turns a blind eye when you have to go into that whole dark hole of service.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of, the why of why we service. If there's no, financials in it, why do we do it? But because for us, it's important to be a full servicer that can deliver, can service, install. You call Yale directly for everything. And that's why it's so important. We always talk about this. Like you want to buy from someone that services what they sell. And it's in our best interest. And listen, we sell a lot of different product and nothing is perfect. Like you said, 30% of the time, no matter what it is, you're going to probably need service in that first year. But it's in our best interest to sell you something that is going to tend to hold up over time, because if we're coming out to service that product multiple times, we're losing money, hand over fist doing that. So it does us no good. So it's, I think we have more skin in the game too, to make sure we're trying to sell product that we really, truly support and feel good about, and that we feel good about those manufacturers standing behind the customer too.
Yeah, and it's a shame because, over the years, as I said, the manufacturer's not paying independent servicers and servicers like ourselves enough money to cover actually fixing the product in warranty when something does go wrong. It's done some things that sometimes independent servicers have to maybe push a brand or not push a brand, even though it might be a slightly better product, because the rate that they're paying them on warranty is so low that they're going to lose money and go out of business. So it's kind of got it all backwards. I think that is though why you would want to maybe buy from a store, and there's other ones out there that have their own service department, because we all lose money in service. We do not make money in service at all. I don't care who it is, they don't, if they do true service. So knowing that, I think it would just make sense that we would, if we had our chances, or our ability to pick something for you, we would always hedge for something that our experience shows that it does break the least. Not that anything doesn't break, because they all do. But if it's between A and B, we might tell you, hey, go with B over here, because it's going to repair a lot less. We see these. And I think that's valuable when you're buying, because many times you don't know. You might be stuck between the two, but it's in everyone's interest to you have a better buying experience and not a cost on our end when it doesn't go quite so well.
Yeah. So really, I think those are kind of the main reasons why, service is so hard, and why you really don't see it from a lot of different vendors that are selling you the appliances. Most will not service because it's a hard business to get into. It's a hard business to be successful in. It's something we do to really provide that full service for our customers. But those are really some of the reasons why you don't see it.
I will finish with this. We don't pitch on this show. We try to just educate and inform, but I would not, when we're talking about service, if you are in our market, in any of our markets, in the Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island markets, and it's something that, man, you're interested in, you have a son, a daughter that's interested in, man, we would love to talk with them, and just give us a call. We would love to train you and help you become a great service tech.
Absolutely.
Because we certainly can. If you're really unsure about what you want to do, but have a little aptitude to try to learn something new, maybe you give us a call. That's our only pitch. It's the only one we've ever done.
I love it. We'll end it on that.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw? Give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.